Was COVID-19 spreading through Summit before the first confirmed case in March? We tackled the rumors. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, 8 months of detours in Glenwood Canyon get started tomorrow, Friday, and CDOT tells drivers you could face delays up to 30 minutes in both directions. All vehicles will detour onto eastbound lanes, turning eastbound I-70 into a single-lane highway from Hanging Lake Tunnel to No Name Exit. Crews are resurfacing westbound to protect against ice and rock damage. Project cost is $15.7 million, expected to be completed in October. Summit Community Care Clinic is rolling with the punches as local testing for COVID-19 ramps up, and every day brings something new. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Casey Cowie.
It's a constantly moving target, and so once we feel like we have a plan in place, it really does change by the hour.
Cowie's staff is scrambling to keep up with changing protocols, but they are not overwhelmed with sick patients, and there are no lines out the door.
The care clinic also oversees 6 school-based health clinics that are all closed right now. So we have all those employees able to help us out in the time being.
The biggest wild card is shifting timelines, like a new prediction from the state showing cases will peak sometime between now and July.
We just don't know how long this is going to last, and so that's the big question mark. Will we have enough once this initial surge is over?
But Cowie assures local patients they will be there when you need them.
We're just really dedicated to staying open, being here for patients, providing the care that we do, and really minimizing the risk to people coming into the clinic as well as our staff.
Meanwhile, in Avon, Centura Health has closed an emergency urgent care facility, saying this will centralize their high country response, forcing some Eagle County patients to use St. Anthony's in Frisco. Krystal listeners and more are wondering if novel coronavirus was here long before Colorado's first confirmed case on March 5th, maybe far back as January or December. Dr. Cowie.
Not in a volume that I'd be able to say anything definitive, no.
According to state reporting, February 14th was the earliest date for COVID-like symptoms in Colorado, tied to one case confirmed in mid-March. Local towns are asking landlords countywide to help upwards of 10,000 jobless locals keep roofs over their heads through rent relief. Breckenridge Mayor Eric Mamula.
A little pushback from some landlords, but we're hoping everybody gets on board and realizes that, deferring a couple months to get a check now from the town is really the way to go. And if you can do any real rent reduction and some real rent relief by doing half off for a couple of months, that'd be awesome.
Town of Breck gave a $500,000 to the FERC for rent relief, available based on employment, not your rent bill. To apply, call the FERC. Other relief funding through the FERC and Summit Foundation is open to residents of all towns and the county. Vail Resorts is putting all year-round hourly employees on furlough starting Saturday, and seasonal employees were told to return home soon after resorts closed in mid-March. This includes residents at Wintergreen and Keystone with 36 units for employee housing. Krystal 93 called the property manager, Quorum Real Estate Group, to confirm residents are not being evicted. Phone messages left Tuesday and today have not been returned. A message from Vail Resorts says, quote, anyone who could not leave has been free to stay, and they are being supported until they can transition home. In sports, for the first time ever, Major League Baseball could crown a Mr. December. ESPN reports MLB officials are toying with the idea of packing as many games as possible into a late season, stretching the postseason into November and World Series to December. No decision has been made yet. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, trails and trailheads in Dillon Ranger District are still open and will most likely remain open through the weekend. Backcountry travel is still not banned by public health orders. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.